Hello, stamping friends. How are you today? I was waiting just a little bit, make sure that I was on, and I'm putting my laptop on, so hopefully I can see some comments. I usually go live on Tuesday, but today I'm going live on Wednesday, so let me know if Tuesday works better for you or Wednesday. And if this is your first time here, I'm Terry Hartley at Rustic Barn Cards, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. And today I am filming from Florida. Now, if you see a live button up in the upper corner of your screen, then you know you're live with me. And today is Wednesday, April 7th, 2021. And if you don't see that, then you're watching the replay either on Facebook, where I'm at right now, or on my YouTube channel, Rustic Barn Cards. And if you would give me a like or a thumbs up, I really appreciate that. That really helps me to grow. And thank you. Now, I want to give away the prizes from my last live last week, which was March 30th, and let you know how you have a chance to be a winner this week. Now, you must live in the United States to win a prize, and I'm sorry about that, but because I know that some of you watch and follow me from other countries, and it warms my heart, and I really appreciate that. But you need to live in the United States to win a prize, and I'm kind of looking at some notes, as you can see. I'll make sure I get this exactly right. But in order to win a prize, leave a comment. So I'm going to give away the card I'm making today. So if you leave a comment, you'll be in a drawing for that prize. And if you're watching the replay, go ahead and leave a comment, because I'm going to have a drawing for those of you that leave a comment in the replay, and I'll give you the card that I'm going to share at the end. Okay? And if you share my video, you're going to be in a drawing for this beautiful Blushing Bride metallic ribbon. And this is in the mini January to June catalog. And it's really beautiful ribbon. This is a brand new, so it's all wrapped up. I can't show it to you, but I will show it to you later when I turn the camera down, because I'm actually, I've used this on a card that I'm going to share. So in order to be in the drawing to win this beautiful ribbon, share my video. Okay, well, let's find out who the winners were from last week. And first of all, the Thanks a Bunch card. This is a sunflower, Celebrate Sunflowers, that I did 2 weeks ago. So Donna Robinson, I don't have your address, so if you're watching, if you could message me or email your address to me so I can send this out to you if you live in the United States. And my email is rusticbarncards@gmail.com. Donna Robinson, thank you. And you won that for leaving a comment. And then last week on March 30th, congratulations, Judy Newquist, for leaving a comment, and you won this card, and this is the prize peony that I used last week. And I do have your address, Judy, so I will get this in the mail to you. And then last week, for sharing my video, congratulations. This is an entire pack of Oso Ombre 6x6 DSP paper. And congratulations to Wanda. I'm not sure how to pronounce your last name, Yagla. So again, if you live in the United States, send me your address. I don't have it. So send me your address so I can send this off to you. All right. So I'm going to turn the camera down and talk to you about a couple of things that are going on right now. And then we're going to make a card. So you just kind of have to bear with me here, and you'll see the ceiling for a little bit, and then hopefully I'm going to tighten this up, and then you'll see my workspace. All right. Okay, so let me talk about a couple of things before we get started in making our card. The first thing I'm really excited about is my April class, Celebrate Sunflowers. So I'm going to be using the Celebrate Sunflowers, and this stamp set actually is in our annual catalog right now, and is going to be carried over to the new annual catalog, which goes live on May 4th. But this Celebrate Sunflowers, now you can buy it as a stamp set, or you can buy it as a bundle with the dies. Now, right now in the annual catalog, you can save 10% if you want to get the stamp set and the dies. Whereas when the new catalog comes out, you can still buy the stamp set and the dies, but they'll be sold separately, and you won't save that 10%. But we'll be using the stamp set Celebrate Sunflowers. And this class is free if you place a $30 order before shipping and tax and use the host code BNNYNC6A through April 15th. So April 15th is the last day to sign up for my April card class. And again, I'll be using the Celebrate Sunflower stamp set. And then you'll receive in the mail, I will send out a kit to you with cardstock, envelopes, die cutouts, embellishments, ribbon, acetate card box, and dimensionals to make 6 projects. And we're going to make, actually we're going to make 5 cards, but 4 cards. There'll be 2 of each design plus a slimline card. And then a 3D project is what we're going to make in our class. And we're going to stamp together. Join me on Zoom Friday, April 30th at 6:30 p.m. to make the projects. And of course, we'll have prizes and giveaways too. And then you can place your order on my online store, and you can find that at www.rusticbarncards.com. So no spaces, just rusticbarncards.com. Or you can call me at 641-680-9369, and I'll be happy to place your order. And also, all the items that I'm going to use in my class and is over on my website at www.rusticbarncards.com, and they're posted on my webpage. And if you want to order any, you can just click below the picture of each item, and it will take you to my online shop where you can purchase that item. And of course, you don't have to use the same ink colors that I use, but I have all that listed that I will use in the card class. And I also would be glad to place the order for you if you prefer. So I just wanted to share my April card class. And then the last chance product sale. This started March 24th, and this is from our annual catalog. And I guess it's too far away for me to show you the annual catalog, but it is the one that's going to retire May 3rd. So the products are first come, first serve. So once they're gone, they're gone. And today I am going to use a stamp set, Inspiring Iris. And this is the stamp set we're going to use today to make a card. And I just thought it would be perfect for spring is here. But it is a retiring stamp set. So this stamp set will not be carried over. So if you like this stamp set, I would order it as soon as you can before it's gone. And I will have the information of how to order this from my online shop in the description after this video is posted. Of course, again, if you'd rather call me, I can place the order for you, so that's no problem. Okay, now I want to show you the beautiful new annual catalog that goes live on May, I think it's May 4th. All of a sudden it just left me. And now I cannot show you the inside of this catalog, but I can show you the 5 new in colors. So let me show you, because we're going to have 5 new in colors, and we'll have those for 2 years. So this first one is Fresh Freesia. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. And it's just a really light, I'd say, lavender. And then our next in color is Soft Succulent. And it's gorgeous too. And then Polished Pink. And it is beautiful. Evening Evergreen. And Pale Papaya. Now, as you can see that I put in a pre-order and I received my pre-order, and that's how I'm sharing these in color cardstock with you. And if you want to join my group of stampers and be a discount shopper, you can add things right now from this new annual catalog to your starter kit. And you pick out $125 worth of product and you pay $99 and free shipping. And you can choose from this new catalog that's not even live yet. And you also can choose from the annual catalog that will be retiring. So let me know if you would like to join my team. I'd love to have you. All right, so are you ready to stamp? I think so. So let me bring in the items we need. And I apologize, I'm not sure why we're having kind of lines through my through the video. I don't have any fans or anything on, and I have everything turned off as far as trying to save all the Wi-Fi for just my live, but when you're live, and so I'm not sure why it's doing that. Okay, well, we are going to use, for our card base, Highland Heather, and of course 8.5 by 5.5, and I've already folded and scored and used my bone folder, so we'll lay that aside. You will need a scrap of Highland Heather, a scrap of Basic White, and I will have all of these measurements for you on my webpage, rusticbarncards.com, or if you're watching the replay on YouTube, it'll be down below in the description. And then you'll need 2 Basic White cut at 5 1/4 by 4. So one's a layer for the outside and one's for the inside. And then you need a Basic White cut at 3 by 4. And you also need one cut at 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So I'm not sure what happened to that. So we'll just bring our trimmer in here and fix that. Maybe when I was cleaning everything up, maybe that's what happened. And the ink we're going to use is just Mossy Meadow and Memento Black. Okay, so I guess I need to first find out. Okay, so this is my 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So I need, and maybe this is my 3. No, this is my scrap. Okay. All right, so we will go ahead and we need a 3 by 3. So we'll just put this. And I really like this, my trimmer. It really cuts well when you have a new blade, and I did get a new blade. And I apologize, I know some of you, let's see, 3 by 4. So we went 3 by 4. And that is going to layer on our 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. All right. So now we can move our trimmer out of the way. And we will start stamping. So we're going to use our iris. The sentiment is sending hugs, prayers, and lots of love. And then this little flower or leaves right there. And since this is a cling, since this is photopolymer stamps, I'm going to bring in my Stampin' Pierce mat. And I just have covered with a piece of paper so it kind of protects it. All right. And we are going to bring in, so we're going to use our basic white at 5 1/4 by 4. And we're going to kind of make our own DSP. So we're going to use Mossy Meadow. And bring in a little scrap paper here. All right. And so then I'm just going to ink this up. Then I'm going to stamp off. Feel like I need more room here. Stamp off. And then onto my card base. So I'm stamping off and then onto my card base. And I'm using Mossy Meadow, stamp off. And I'm going to do this all the way on the card, and I'm going to turn it so some of them can go a different direction. And if you forget sometimes to stamp off and then on your card, that's okay. It'll just give it a little bit of contrast, right? Okay, well, I do have this one finished, so I just wanted to show you. So I'll move this out of the way, although we will need our Stampin' Pierce mat because we're going to do some more stamping. And then this is what it looks like when you're finished. So we will lay that aside, and now we will bring in, actually, I think I'm going to, this is for our inside layer. So let's go ahead and stamp these little leaves right there. Now let me clean my stamp real quick. And now we're finished with the Mossy Meadow. And I think I'll go ahead and lay this aside, and we'll get our stamping done first. So we have these 2 layers left, and you want to stamp on the smaller one, the 3 by 4. So we're using this as a layer. And now we're going to bring in our iris. And we'll open up the lid of the Memento Black. And we will go ahead and ink this up. I'm going to be using 2 colors of blends today. And I'm going to put this a little bit closer to the top of my card. I'm going to press down and then straight up. I'm using my chamois. So I am going to be using 2 colors of blends. I'm going to be using Mossy Meadow, we have light and dark, and light and dark of the Highland Heather. And I do have one of these already colored, but I'm going to show you how I did that. So I used my dark Mossy Meadow and just kind of went over some of these edges that are already there. And I didn't use a lot of the dark. I just used a little bit. And most of it I used the light. Now, the Stampin' Blends, they come in a pair. So when you order them, you get the light and the dark. And I just colored the stems and then just filled in the leaves. Like that. And then I use the dark Highland Heather, and I just traced around the lines that are already there for us. And if you want to, you can kind of shade in like one side, and then bring in the light. And then just go ahead and fill it in. So you can just work in a small area. And you've wanted to shade this in dark on the side on both of them, and you could do that. And when you're finished, this is what it looks like. So now we're ready to put our card together. This is really a quick, but I think a pretty card. But I guess we should probably do our stamping first, right? So let's bring in our basic white scrap of paper. And I keep saying I'm finished with that mossy metal, but we do want to stamp our sentiment in the mossy metal. All right, so let's see if I can get this straight. Sending hugs, prayers, and lots of love. And we'll claim the stamp. And now we're ready to put our card together. Okay, and I'm going to bring in my craft sheet. I'm going to see if my liquid glue earlier today, I think it's about empty, so I may use Stampin' Seal Plus. But I'm going to go ahead and add the inside card. And I don't think I'm going to get any out. So we'll just bring in our Stampin' Seal Plus. And that's why I need the silicone craft sheet. Or for one reason, kind of to get it started. That seems to help. And also so I don't have adhesive everywhere where I don't want it. This way I have it on the silicone craft sheet where it doesn't stick. And then the reason I like the liquid glue, it's a little bit easier for me. If I don't get it quite lined up correctly, then I can move it a little bit with the liquid glue. All right, let's go ahead and add our layer. On the front of our card. And I'm going to open it like this, and I'm going to get it lined up before I press it down the best I can. And that's not the best I can. There we go. That's the best I can. There we go. All right, and now I'm going to bring in our iris, and we are going to adhere this, and then we're going to pop up the back. That's what we're going to do. Now you could pop up the iris if you wanted to, but I'm just going to go ahead and add some adhesive. And we'll get it lined up. And turn it over and bring in some dimensionals. And I'm going to put one at each corner and one in the middle. And take the backs off. Bring in our card. And sometimes if I need to, almost need to hold it up to make sure that at least with the dimensionals, I can take those off and add those again. All right, so I told you I needed a scrap of Highland Heather, and that's because I'm going to bring in this double oval punch, which is in the mini January to June catalog, and I just love this punch. I've been really using it a lot. So we are going to cut Highland Heather with the largest one, and then this one here, sending hugs, prayers, and lots of love. You do kind of have to, but if you kind of be careful, but you can get all of it in. And then I'll have basic white I can use for another card. Okay. Now let's go ahead and turn this over. Got a scrap there trying to get out of the way. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to add this, turn this over, and add some dimensionals. I think we will, or you know what? Let's see. Well, we could leave it, we could add it here, or we could add some dimensionals. We'll go ahead and pop it up with some dimensionals. And then I'm going to add a ribbon, and we're going to add some embellishments. To really make this card pop. So we're going to put this right here, sending hugs, prayers, and lots of love. And then I'm going to bring in the pastel pearls, and we can use I think that'd be perfect. You can use the Highland Heather pearls for that. And then for a bow, we can use a mossy metal bow right up here in the corner. But I wanted to show you this new Highland Heather ribbon from the new annual catalog that you can get May 4th. Or if you want to join my team, you can add this to your starter kit. But isn't this beautiful? So this is Highland Heather ribbon, and it's going to be in the new catalog. So I made a bow, so we could add the mossy metal bow, or we could add the Highland Heather bow. So I think either one looks really great there. I think I will go ahead and add the, let me get my glue dots, the mossy metal, just because it kind of ties in with the mossy metal leaves that we did. But either one of those would be fine. And then I'm going to bring in my Take Your Pick tool. So we're almost finished with the card. And let's put one down here. And we'll put two right there. And don't forget, I have another card to share with you. So here is our quick and easy card, sending hugs, prayers, and lots of love. Isn't that gorgeous? I love Iris anyway. So let me show you the other card that I created. And I'm using, and I use this, here is this Blushing Bride metallic ribbon that is in the mini catalog, and that you have a chance to win if you share this video. Isn't that beautiful? So here is my other card. So I use Blushing Bride as the card base. And I use Shaded Spruce. And then I use Flamingo, Flirty Flamingo for the iris because I wanted to make them just a little bit darker than the card base. And then here's where I added the metallic Blushing Bride ribbon. And then I added some embellishments rather from the pastel pearls that are in the mini catalog. So here are my 2 cards. Which one do you like the best? Let me know which one that you like the best. And again, this is the Inspiring Iris stamp set. And it is retiring, so you'll want to, if you like it, you'll want to purchase it before it's gone. Let me see if I can flip the camera around and talk to you for a second. Oh, here we go. All right, maybe I can hold it correctly. Okay, hello there. All right, so you can see me anyway. So today we made a fun card using Inspiring Iris. And again, it is retiring. So if you like it, I would definitely order it. And the new catalog is coming out May 4th. I have sent the catalog to my customers, but if you're not one of my customers and you'd like to be, just reach out to me and I will send you a catalog. Plus, the April card class that I'm offering, you can find out more information at www.rusticbarncards.com. And Rustic Barn Cards is all one word, no spaces, on my for my webpage. And I have everything, all the information on there, and you'll find out everything that you'll need to stamp with me and what's included in the kit that I'll send you. So you just need to place a $30 order through April 15th, and then I'll send those kits out in the next couple of days after that, and we'll stamp by Zoom on April 30th. And don't forget, the last chance, the retiring list is out, and you can, some of those items are 60% off. So check that out if you want to order from the retiring annual catalog. And if you would like some of the items now from the new catalog, you don't want to wait till May 4th, then just join my team and choose $125 worth of product and pay $99. So that's pretty awesome. And you can pick from the new catalog as well as the retiring annual catalog for your starter kit. And reach out to me if you have any questions. Thank you for watching and have a great day.